That's just Cinder's way. She speak with love, but don't sugarcoat what she say. She might be blunt, but it come from the heart. Real ones feel her, been solid from the start. Don't take it personal, that's just Sundal's way. She speak with love, but don't sugarcoat what she say. She might be blunt, but it come from the heart. Real ones feel her, been solid from the start. Don't take it personal, that's just Sundal's way. She speak with love, but don't sugarcoat what she say. She might be blunt, but it come from the heart. Real ones feel her, been solid from the start. Don't take it personal, that's just Sindal's way. She speak with love, but don't sugarcoat what she say. She might be blunt, but it come from the heart. Real ones feel her, been solid from the start.
Give me a 2 if you can hear me in the chat. Again, give me a 2 if you can hear me in the chat. I want to have a really real conversation with you guys. I'm really laid back and chill tonight. Tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Pacific time, we will be back to our regularly scheduled programming. But tonight, I want to have a little conversation because, I'm the type of person, like, I can't let out more things when I'm filled with other things. I know that doesn't make sense, but I want to first get this off of my chest before I keep moving along, with content and things of that nature. So again, a twos if you can hear me. I love you guys. Oh, and put a rose in the chat if you are a part of my email list already and you read the post that we are going to read today. Okay. If you are an OG to the channel, you know that I am a Cancer, right? So I need to get a lot of the emotions and all of the things out before I can move along, right? And there is something that I've been thinking about. I want to get it off my chest. We'll talk for a bit and then I'm going to let you go. So if this is an environment where I can go ahead and be myself and speak freely, then give me roses in the chat if I can speak freely, right? Because whether you drop the roses or not, I'm still gonna speak freely. But I like to write everything down first, right? So that way my thoughts will be organized so I won't ramble and then I'll be able to get it out, right? And then after that, we'll be good. Okay. All right. Oh, hey friend. How you doing, friend? So yeah, okay. So I'm gonna take myself off of the screen really quick. We'll get into this blog post. If you are not subscribed to my website, like what are you doing? And really quick before I start talking, do you see what's going across the bottom of the screen? Give this video a thumbs up. It is free. It costs you absolutely nothing. Like just your little finger, just your little thumb. Like it costs you nothing, baby girl. Okay, baby boy, nothing. So let's get into it. I love you guys so much, right? So being right early doesn't always feel like a win. Okay. So, what do I mean by that? Because I've been saying, and if you're new to this channel, let me say that because we have so many new people here, and I love you guys. Hello. I want to make this video because in the near future, if I get any pushback, I'm literally just going to refer them to this video, right? However, I end up splitting it up, but for the new people who are just coming along, like you probably just came across my channel, you probably don't know about anything negative. All you know about is like, hey, I found your channel, I love you, I get so much from you, but your girl has been on a journey, and I want to be transparent with that. um Give me threes in the chat if I can speak freely, if you guys can allow me, right, to pour out on you the way that you all pour out on me, right? Can I do that? Can we have threes in the chat if this is a safe space for sin to pour out on you the way I allow you guys to pour out on me? Because I do a lot, right? So all I'm asking for tonight, right, is for the energy that I give out back in return. That is all I'm asking for tonight, right? I want you to look at me as a human being tonight, not as, oh, this girl on YouTube who know everything, because I don't. And the things that I don't know, I tell you that I don't know. I just want to be a human today, right? I just want to be a human, baby girl, okay? Okay. So, you're early. The cost of being early online. I've been sitting with something lately, and instead of holding it in, I want to say it out loud. I've been online for over a decade. For years, I warned people about patterns, decisions, and trends I knew would have long term consequences. At the time, those warnings weren't popular. They weren't easy to hear either. And they definitely were not rewarded, especially in the Black community. I'm just being honest. Because of that, I was dismissed, challenged, sometimes outright attacked publicly and repeatedly. You guys have seen it. Give us an 8 in the chat if you've seen it. What's hard about this season isn't being wrong, is being right early, right? Because as a research scientist, it is my job, right, to recognize patterns. So when I recognized the patterns, I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, you guys, look at this. But it was like, no. When your warnings become mainstream. Now, everything I said would happen has happened. It has. Let me just somebody say it's happened in the chat or in the comments if it's happened, because I know you've seen it. The conversations I tried to start years ago are now mainstream. The warnings that I gave are now framed as new insight. And in some cases, people who once disagreed or actively pushed back against me are now sharing the same exact ideas as if they were always aligned with them. Like, like nobody remembers, like the videos aren't still on here on YouTube, right? And I won't sit up here and lie and pretend that that feels good, because it doesn't. Not because I need credit, but because respect matters, right? I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm from the D. Anytime somebody says they're from Detroit, it don't mean like, oh, I bang on y'all. No, it's not that. It's just like, dang, like as a scientist, I'm not trying to be right. The science of the human body is the science of the human body. As a scientist, I'm not saying I'm right. I know everything. I'm saying I love God so much that I study God's creation, which is you and nature and plants and things of that nature. So we can figure out how to fix the problems that we have. So again, it don't feel good at all, because it was never my intention. I don't need credit, but again, respect matters. Respect, accountability, and creative integrity. I don't believe ideas exist in a vacuum. Thought leadership comes from lived experience, research, and time spent being wrong. corrected, and refined. I want to read that again because across social media, when anybody says anything about a scientist or anything of that nature, they're like, oh, scientists think they know everything. No, we don't. We don't. Every sentence starts with I don't know. I don't know. And then I'm obsessed with figuring out the answer. That's what it is. I'm never claiming to be the creator of anything. Again, thought leadership comes from lived experience, research, and time spent being wrong, corrected, and refined. When you've built in public long enough, right? When you've built in public long enough, you recognize the difference between inspiration. And before I say this, right? Before I say this, we're not going to name drop. I'm not going to point fingers at anybody specifically, but we are going to have a real conversation. I'm going to speak frankly, and I'm not going to bite my tongue. So if you're sensitive, please leave now. I really, really, really appreciate it. Okay. I do not need an applause to know the work I've put in because I know that. And when we get done, if you want, I'll go to my testimonial page so you can see it. I don't need applause to know the work that I've put in is really valuable. I don't. I don't need validation to understand the timeline I've lived because I've been living it, right? But I do believe that professional respect should exist, especially when someone else's work benefits from the foundations that were laid years earlier. Acknowledgement isn't weakness, it's integrity. I'm going to read it again. Especially when someone else's work benefits from foundations that were laid years earlier. Because the thing is this, all of the content that y'all are seeing now is nice and it's great because I'm not taking claim to anything. This is the creation. Like science is the study of God's creation. I'm studying you, right? That's it. And telling you what I found. But it's so many different layers to it. And when you hear what I'm saying and when you see the lines that I'm connecting, please leave a 3 in the chat so I know that we're on the same page, right? So this has been tiring over the years. That's why sometimes people will come across my channel, oh, she's always angry or whatever y'all would say. Nobody cares, but whatever. Because the emotional cost of being ahead of the curve is really something that I really was not prepared for. Being early means you pay first. You take the criticism first. You absorb the doubt first. You carry the weight before anyone else believe it matters. And often, when the world finally catches up, the reward goes somewhere else. That reality can drain you if you don't name it. And that is why we're having the conversation today, because I've been sent so many different videos, so many different comments of people are like, oh my God, Stan, this person, said this, but now you look back and now exactly what you said was going to happen is happening, but they're blaming it on this. Everything you said was going to happen and all of these things, right? But it's like, yeah, okay, I'm so happy for you guys, but at one point it does become emotionally exhausting, right? Especially because the opposition was so loud, and for the opposition to be so loud and for everybody now to be so quietly wrong in the manifestation of everything that they were fighting against, it is literally absolutely insane, right? And if it's that time of the month like it was for me these last 4 days, it just sometimes it just puts you in a position where you're like, I don't know how much I want to give to this. If you notice, right? We'll get to that later. Anyway, this leads me to the next portion, right? Where at this point, I have to get to a place where I am comfortable constantly sharing information, because at this point, the people here on social media for me don't have integrity. So am I going to keep just throwing everything that I've learned, everything that I'm passionate about, everything that they fought against? Do I want to keep just dumping that out? So now I am learning to set boundaries around giving because I have so freely given over the years, and all of the content that I was attacked the worst for, I gave for free. Some of the most valuable content I gave for free. What I'm learning now is that I can't give the same way that I used to. Not because I've changed my values, but because I value my energy way differently than I did before. Giving without boundaries eventually costs more than people realize, especially when it's done publicly, consistently, and without pause. Sustainability requires intention, not constant self extraction. And I'm not in a place where I want to give that much of myself freely, right? Especially when the majority of the time in the past, it wasn't worth it, right? And today, the comments that you see on screen, I'm just honoring a couple of the comments that were posted as I was making the decision to post this. If you feel me at all, drop a rose in the comments really quick. I just want to make sure everybody is there with me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Right. So at this point, I am choosing evolution over exhaustion. Right. This doesn't mean I'm done. It just means that I'm 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 changing things up a little bit. Right? It doesn't mean that I'm giving up either. It means that I'm evolving. I'm still here, I'm still building, and I'm still committed to sharing from a place of clarity instead of exhaustion, right? So moving forward, I'm being more intentional about how, when, and where I give the things that I'm giving to you guys, right? So if you've been here a long time, thank you. I love you and I appreciate you so much. Thank you for seeing the work when it wasn't popular, right? Because the majority of you have been here through and not being popular through what do the kids like to say? Through me being dragged, girl, bye. I'm from the D. I ain't never been dragged in my life. Okay. But I digress. But thank you so much for being here. Like when it wasn't the it girl thing to be combing your hair. Oh my God, they're brushing that. Thank you for understanding that foresight doesn't always look like success in the moment, right? You guys saw ahead. Sometimes being right early isn't a victory though, because people can't see it. So they look at it as attack, right? Sometimes it's responsibility, and I'm learning how to carry it differently now, right? This was me back in the day, right? So I just want y'all to know, girl, like after two babies back to back, working all day, like I really had to lock in. And I've had multiple experiences. And one of the main comments that I would get all the time is like, oh, like she's bald on one side. Listen, for the last time, right? I swear to God, on everything I love, on my daddy's ashes, I will never talk about this again. This picture that you're looking at right now is 2015. I need everybody to be paying attention. If you can hear the sound of my voice, put 2015 in the chat. I'm not moving on until I see a couple of people put 2015 in the chat. Girl, I'm looking snatch, girl. I need to lose like 10 pounds to get back to this picture on the right, praise God. But put 2015 in the chat, right? 2015. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, okay. So for the last time, this is in 2015. At this point of time, I was not having an outbreak in my scalp or anything. I don't know what it is, but I love wearing one side of my head shaved and the other side long if I don't have a pixie cut. And if I have a pixie cut, I got a pixie cut. But if my hair is not in a full pixie cut, this is how I wear my hair. And I've been doing it forever. That's my husband. It's a picture. I was his woman crush Wednesday. But this is from 2015. It's 2026. So some people will come on my channel and they will see like a side view, like, oh, it's no hair over there. It's on purpose. I shave it off. It's my thing, right? It's my thing. I hope people understand it's my thing, right? And so this, I'm only putting this up because I also saw this comment today. You were like, your hairstyle looks beautiful on you. Not everyone can rock your hairstyle. And when I first saw pics of you with your side shaved, I thought that it was your style of choice. It is, girl. Keep being beautiful, you. Thank you over and over again for caring and sharing your knowledge. I appreciate you. So, last note to my community. If this video resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, right? Do me a favor and drop a rose in the comments and in the chat right now. Not because I need it, but because I appreciate you, and appreciation should always be mutual, right? And one of the main reasons that I'm having this conversation is because I have to be honest and say, your girl don't always feel like it's mutual. Not all the time. Sometimes it feels exhausting. And this is why things are going to be a little different around here, because again, being early doesn't always feel like a win. So that's all I wanted to say. I don't want to talk y'all to depth today, but I am going to leave the floor open if anybody wanted to have any comments, if anybody had anything to say. At first I was going to share a link so somebody could come up on stage if they, had something they wanted to say to me or whatever, but just yeah. Let me know. I'm just going through the chat real quick. I can't say for sure, but I assume the shave style situation might make it easier to handle. No, that's not it. Like I said, in this picture, like I wasn't having an outbreak in my scalp. I wasn't having an outbreak in my scalp. I prefer my hair shorter, but I was wearing my hair in a short pixie this time, but I grew it out long enough to put a sew-in in, because sometimes I like to wear sew-ins too, but I prefer my hair short. But no, like I've been wearing my hair shaved on the side for years, like since before my daddy died. And my daddy passed away. It's been 12 years. So no, it has nothing to do with hydronitis suppurativa. Absolutely nothing to do with it. I shave my side because I like it shaved, baby. Because I like it shaved. Yeah, that's it. It's so funny. My daughter and my son have been like, "Oh my God, mom, please get your blonde pixie back." But I don't feel like coloring it and stuff. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh my God, the green pixie was my favorite too. It was. Green is my favorite color for multiple reasons. Can I say hi? You are amazing. I have watched you for many years. I appreciate you, Ashley. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Listen, yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, girl, and it's still my thing. Like, look, I prefer my nails short, but sometimes I like long press on nails to switch it up. Like, thank you. And okay, one thing that I want y'all to pay attention to, if y'all OGs on my channel, when my hair was longer, right, when I was growing it out, like all of the grandkids would be like, "Oh my gosh, she keep touching her hair. She keep touching her hair," because I was always touching it because I hate having hair. But do y'all notice that now I never touch it? I don't sit there and touch my neck. I was touching my hair because I didn't want it there. Green is your mama's favorite color. Ooh. You're welcome, babe. Hugs, appreciate all the wisdom. First time caught your live. You welcome and welcome. This again, we won't be having this conversation again. I'm gonna stay for because we only been here 20 minutes, but I'll stay for another 10 minutes and take a couple of questions. So I'll wait because I know it's a little lag if you want to type any questions in or anything like that. But while we're waiting, I do want to share something with you guys. There is my website has been remodeled, right? Everything's been remodeled. Don't get mad at me. I know you guys are gonna get mad, but my books had opened up temporarily, right? And the days that I was opening up, they got booked already pretty fast, and the days were only a couple of days, not a lot. Okay, but if you are interested, then let me know and I'll go back into it, right? But you can just email me if you want to book an appointment with me. We'll just talk about it then. Okay? Okay. Hold on. I'm going to, while I'm waiting, and mind you, you can do audio only like me. You don't have to well, remember, mind you, I'm not doing like consultations or nothing live, but if you wanted to come up on stage and say something about like your hair or I don't know, like anything, whatever. I don't know. But here's the link. Um, what was I about to say? Oh, and let me just share this with you guys. Oh, hold on. One player. Mm-hmm. Yep, here we go. Okay, so this is what the website looks like now. Everything is pretty much the same. My ebook, Lord, this is not an ebook. This is a book that is on Amazon right now as we speak. So you can click right here and it'll take you straight to the Amazon store and you can buy my 7-day challenge journal. Like you'll love it. But once you get over to my website, it breaks down, all of the different services that I have to offer and all of the different, ways that you can work with me. The ways that you can work with me range from, you joining my 7-day challenge, right? That has been renamed 7-day scalp reset program, right? So you can join that, or you can join the Growth Cycle Blueprint. All of the information is on my website. I also have different bundles, right? So you can head over to my website and everything is really, really self-explanatory. You really just decide like what level of help you really, really need, right? How deep do you need to go with me? Do you need me like one-on-one in person? Do you just need it online? Like exactly what do you need? And over on my website, I have different bundles that show you and break down to you and explain to you all of the different things that I have to offer. Of course, if you are not in Las Vegas, the majority of the work that I do is online. So we have online consultations and online courses, but there is an ability for us to meet in person. But again, for that, you have to email me. That's after we've had a couple of consultations and stuff, right? There are also digital growth ebooks. So there's so many different options for you there. And every time you see something on my website, you click on it, it'll take you straight there. And then you can also get to the Apothecary. More details on that are coming in a video coming really, really soon. And we talk about the Apothecary all the time. So moving forward, it'll be in every video. I'm only sponsoring my own videos, right? And then next up, there is one-on-one consultation. So whenever we are doing consultations, I need you guys to understand everything that is on my website, you can do payments through Sizzle, right? So when we're talking about the one-on-one consulting, whether it's you working with me for 4 months, whether it's you talking to me for 30 minutes, or you talking to me for 2 hours, you can pay for it through Sizzle. So I have payment plans. Even if something is a little bit too expensive for you, you do have the ability to break all of those things up into payments, right? So that's something that I want everybody to keep in mind. And then on top of that, when we are talking about the things that I am focused the most on, right? The thing that I am focused the most on in 2025 2026, I was about to say 2025, in 2026 is Simple Apothecary. Okay. This channel will always be Sindal, but there's going to be a little tagline because this is my main focus moving forward, right? So, Simple Apothecary is my baby, and there are so many different things available for you here. So, I really want you to head over. Everything's broken down into categories to make it really easy for you. So, here are our extracts and tinctures, here are all of our herbal blends, all of our skincare, and there is a hair and scalp section now. This is something that I will be doing a whole different separate live broadcast on privately on my private platform. More information will be coming in that next video, but we have quite a few, well, like 2 to 3 new products coming for you, right? Hair products specifically. We have a oil detangler coming, and it's a herbal one, and then 2 more that are none of your business until you see them. So if you haven't done so already, just make sure you head over to my website, right? And when you head over to my website, make sure you do the due diligence of subscribing to the website, because when you do that, you ensure that you're notified anytime I post anything, right? Anytime there is a new product added to the apothecary, anytime anything goes on sale, anything, right? You get a notification before anybody else, before I bring it to social media or anything, you are there. So again, make sure you head over to the apothecary. Everything is handmade and hand packed by me and my family, right? It's a family business. Yeah, we're not outsourcing things anywhere. There's no drop shipping going on here, baby. So if you want more information about that, again, just check the links in the description box below, and everything is there, right? So, let's see if we have any questions, and then we're gonna get out of here, baby. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. I read these already. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to skip past that. Hugs, appreciate all the wisdom. First time. Oh no, I did read that. Yep, I think. Me too. I think you look sexy with your short hair. Oh, girl, thank you. If you could see me right now, girl, I'm all blushing and stuff. Oh, my husband, he think I'm fine and stuff. He think I'm real cute. He like my hair like this. He think I'm fine, girl. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you. And so, really quick, before I sign off, give me a 5 in the chat if you are new here and you don't really understand, my extracts and my tinctures. If you want to know more about the teas and what's good for what, which ones you should get, and all that stuff. Like, if you have any questions, let me know. Let me know in the chat, baby. Quick question. If I wet my hair, then put oil on it, does it prevent sebum from flowing? Does water and oil mix? And you know the answer to the question. I'm not being a smart ass, right? I'm not being a smart ass. If you new to my channel, right? When I answer your question, I don't want to just give you an answer. I also want to make it so like you'll never have a question like that in that, because there's no such thing as a stupid question. I'm not saying it's a stupid question. It's not, right? I'm just saying I want you to use like the bits and pieces that I give you and make sure you always put them together, right? So for example, Just some little science that we learn when we little. We learn water and oil don't mix. We learned that in middle school, maybe even elementary school. You learn that water and oil don't mix. So my love, you knew the answer to that question before you asked me. And I'm not being disrespectful or rude. Please don't take it like that, right? That's why I played that song at the beginning. Don't take it personal. But I want you to think about it. And if you can think about stuff like that, it'll be really, really easy for you to see how people play in your face, because there's certain things that are common sense that you shouldn't even have to think about. I mean, if I wet my hair and then put oil on it, does it prevent sebum from coating the hair strand? Yes, my love, it does. Yes. Yes, it does. Water and oil don't mix, and oil is a sealant. So if oil is a sealant, that means your hair is sealed. So nothing can touch it. That's what I want you to think about. That's what I mean. So when we know what products are and what their usages are, we won't have to ask questions like that. I'm not being rude. Think about it. Just think about it real quick. Will me putting a sealant on my hair stop more oil from getting on it? It's a sealant. Yes, it's gonna stop it. That's what I want. That's what I want you to think about. I'm not trying to be a smart ass. I just really want you to think about the way that you ask questions. Like, I just want you to put them together in your own head. You don't need me. You don't need anybody else. Think about it. Use your common sense. Use your common sense. I wanted to say hair weathering is real. I experienced it recently. My hair is getting better. It's from doing natural styles for a few weeks. Girl, I know better now. I'm still learning. I know. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But remember, the definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over again, expecting the same results. So you know what it is, so you're not gonna do it again. You're not insane. The lavender extract is the truth. It is, and I will be having some of it tonight, so I can go to bed fast. Combing didn't go well with the natural styles. Yeah, you naturally can't comb your hair. Is Olaplex shampoo good for low porosity hair? Yes. Okay. Okay, so that I'm not answering. So here's a boundary, guys, and we're gonna leave now because the questions I meant like to the conversation we were having now. Because one new boundary that we have, right, is the only time I'm answering questions is if you are over on my website, right? Because this is the thing. I have different tiers to my website, and one of them are free 99, right? The simple cycle circle is free. Let me show you really quick. I'm going to show you guys really quick. It is free 99 to join. So there's literally no reason why you're not over there. Like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? Like, why are you not over there? And so hold on really fast, really quick, really quick, really fast, really quick. I just want to share the groups with you because this is where you come to ask me questions like that. Because again, if you give me a 3, if you've been here since the beginning of this video, we talked about it already, right? They be shop stealing and stuff. So the things that I want to give freely, I'll give here, right? But the things that you don't see, any questions that you don't have answers to here, is because they're over on my website, right? So let me share the screen with you. Let me share the screen with you, baby girl, baby girl. Okay. So we have the simple cycle circle right here. So the simple cycle circle, it says that they're paying members, but this is a free group. But you have to sign up. It's going to say, oh, you sign up here. It's going to say payment successful, but it's not going to ask you for card information. Okay, so let's go to viewing the simple cycle circle, right? And you get inside of the simple cycle circle. We have different lessons here and all types of things. You get alerted when I post new videos. We have so many people in the community sharing, product recommendations. Well, not product recommendations. I share the product recommendations, but some people that have used, some of the simple remedy and all of the things, right? And their growth cycles and the different changes and all of the things, right? We have a really beautiful community over here and it's free, right? So if you have questions like that, like, oh, how exactly do you do this? You're gonna have to ask me over here, right? Because this is the thing. By me having it this way, if somebody take this, we going to court. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that way I have control over the things that I want freely floating around social media and the things that I don't. So all of that information will be left in the description box below. I did not take it in a smart mouth. I know you mean well. Good, thank you. So yeah, so you guys, you can head over again to my website, and when you head over to my website, you can just simply join the Simple Society. And when you do that, it makes it really, really easy for you to get in contact with me. It makes it really, really easy for us to have conversations and things of that nature. So if that's something that you're interested in, then join. It's really, really simple to join. It's really, really simple. It's really, really easy. So that's something that I really, really want everybody to think about, because I know that it's confusing across social media for most people, because you get online and you see all of this information, and then most of the time, like we talked about earlier, the people who started off giving you the information initially are no longer giving you the information. They're now flipping to the things that I'm saying. So it's confusing. You don't know if whether or not you're supposed to be listening to me now. Like, am I still a bad guy? Am I still a scary monster, or is it okay to listen to me now? And I know those are things that are really confusing for a lot of you. So don't let it confuse you. I have so many different avenues available for everybody to go over to my website. I'm gonna let it go across the screen really quick before I go. You just head over to my website really quick, subscribe over there, check out all of the different tabs over there, all of the different things that I have to offer, and sign up. I love you guys so much. But again, as it pertains to the way that I show up here online, things will be a little different. But I'm still, again, you're going to have a video at 7:30 a.m. tomorrow. What are we talking about? Remember what we talked about? What was it? Fiber fatigue. Fiber fatigue video is coming at 7:30 in the a.m. on tomorrow. Give me a 7:30. Say 7:30 in the a.m. if you're going to be here to watch that video. Let me know if you're going to watch that video tomorrow. Let me know in the chat really quick, really quick, really quick. But that's something that, again, I want everybody to really, really think about, and don't get stressed out or overworked about different things. Keep everything really simple and simplistic, because nothing has to be that complicated. Okay. Let's make sure everybody is on the same page, and then we're going to head out. I'm so glad I found you. I'm so glad you found me too. Oh my goodness. All right, so everybody head over to the website, right? Head over to my website. Make sure you're here at 7:30 in the a.m. Have your post notifications on, and until later, baby, stay easy. And before we go, again, Rose is in the chat. That's what I wanted to do. And I almost left. I don't care. Some people left. It's fine. When I got on here, right? Because the next live that we do is going to be over on my website, and I don't have these things set up over there yet. So when I was getting things set up, I had one of our old songs right over here. We have two. We have two songs. We have the If You Don't Co-Wash Your Ass, Don't Co-Wash Your Hair. We got that song. So that's number one. And then the second one is about basically putting vegetable smoothies and tomato sauce and stuff in your hair and all of that, rice water and all of that. It's like a little funny song. So if you want the guacamole burrito song, say guacamole burrito or number two. And if you want the co-washing your hair and your ass, say number one. And then we're going to leave. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, it's a little lag. And I don't have a lot of patience. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and pick the one that I like the most myself. Thank you guys for all of the roses in the chat. And just in case I missed any roses previously, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. And I think that's going to be like our new thing, right? I think that's going to be our new thing, like roses in the chat. So even if you don't, have anything to say necessarily, one of the best things that you can do is to comment. And if you don't have a comment to make, you can just leave a rose in the chat, right? It's so easy. Okay. So I love you guys so much. We are gonna listen to the guacamole video song, and then we're gonna go, right? But again, I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for letting me get it out. And yeah.
You've been sleeping in that conditioner again, huh? Let's talk about it.
You pouring product like it's magic, but sis, your hair ain't plastic. You think that deep treat hit overnight, but truth is, your strands ain't acting right. We doing too much in the name of love, sleeping with creams like that's enough. But baby girl, after 45, that moisture train done said goodbye. Your hair only takes in what it needs. It ain't listening to your midnight pleas. You overdo it, now it's weak. That high growth fatigue gon' make it break. Sheesh. Only 36%, that's all it gets. You laying it thick, but it don't stick. Porosity's the code you missed. It's not the product, it's how it hits. Low won't soak, high gon' leak. Normal, stay balanced, sleek and chic. So don't sleep in it, don't lose your crown. M. Kendall just broke it down. No. Low porosity, girl is picky. Product sitting like it's sticky. Normal flow, she got it easy. High porosity, she getting greasy. We don't guess here, we test and slay. Science in the mirror every day. Hair ain't a sponge, stop trying to drown it. Curls got limits, respect them, count it.
It ain't about how long you leave it on. It's about the right product, the right bond. Not all moisture is a gift. Too much will make those strands drift.
Only 36%, that's all it gets. You laying it thick, but it don't stick. Porosity's the code you missed. It's not the product, it's how it hits. Let your hair breathe, don't overfeed. Sindal got the science that you need. We don't sleep in lies no more. We love our strands from root to core.
Don't stress your tresses, love. Let science sit in your crown. Stop sleeping in your conditioner. Sindal said what she said. You've been
No, really quick. I know that we said that was going to be the last one, but I just want to end this last one with jazz, right? But the type of jazz, no, not even jazz, blues, but the type of blues that our grandmas and grandpas used to sing. Because I feel like this will put it on. And I have one question for you, and I promise we're done after this. And it is, if you don't co-wash your ass, don't co-wash your hair. Oh.
If you don't co-wash your ass, don't co-wash your hair. You wouldn't skip soap, so why you out here not caring? That co-wash life, it ain't made for the grind. Now your scalp smelling like it's bath time. So let's be fair. Do you co-wash your ass? Then don't co-wash your hair. Then don't co-wash your hair. Midweek refresh, okay, that's cute. But girl, not when your scalp on mute. Sweat, oils, dirt, that's build up boo. Now you wonder why your curls won't do. Co-wash ain't cleanse, it's a little assist. Not for 3 weeks of product mist. If you'd never rinse your body like that, why do your hair like a laundromat? If you don't co-wash your ass, don't co-wash your hair. You wouldn't skip soap, so why you out here not caring? That co-wash light, it ain't made for the grind. Now your scalp smelling like it's bath time. So let's be fair. Do you co-wash your ass? Then don't co-wash your hair. Then don't co-wash your hair. Wash day sacred, shampoo first, then co-wash after, that's how it works. Moisture in, but clean comes first. Or you end up with your curls looking cursed. I hate a co-wash, don't get me wrong, but skipping real wash, that's dead wrong. Cleansing ain't extra, it's hair care 101. So don't be a buffet when the wash can be done. Don't be a buffet when the wash can be done.